Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to do an updated business overview for Build Network. This is a company that is really poised to be a long-term platform. And again, it's positioned in a growing industry, the solar industry. So let's go ahead and cover, what they're about, their products, and the business opportunity that's available for everyone. Assuming you're in the US, right? Right now, it's available in the US, and come 2025, they're going to be expanding internationally. But as I make this video right now, it is an opportunity that's available in the US only. So let's go ahead and cover it. Just your business overview, how to make real money from home in the number one fastest growing industry. For the first time in business history, a network marketing company has lucrative high ticket commissions, anywhere from seven to $10,000 average that you can earn on one sale. And they've combined it with a powerful and profitable residual income component on the back end, one where you can earn up to $250,000 per month in residual income. So again, very, very powerful compensation plan. We're going to talk about it here in this video. Here's a preview of what you're going to see here. We represent the number one largest solar and home security company in the US, as well as other cutting edge world class products and services. No cold calling or door knocking. We have a system that leverages a warm market lead system. Now, if you're into, cold calling or getting, cold leads, or you like the aspect of door knocking, you're more than welcome to do that. However, there is a referral system here that we teach that keeps you in a warm market. So for me, that's kind of the market that I want to be in. That's one of the real reasons why I decided to get involved with this platform, is because it does have a warm market lead system that we could leverage. And I'm used to that because I've been in sales for a long time. That's something that I've always been into. Of course, not everyone is into that, but if you are, either way, we have a system here for you. It's 100% virtual, work remotely, part-time or full-time, no experience is required. We provide complete training and certification. So again, because it is a virtual opportunity, as long as you have internet access, if you have a phone, if you have a laptop, you can do your business right over Zoom. You can have customers, you can have team members nationwide, and you build it primarily over Zoom on the internet. Very, very powerful. Um, Next up is no high pressure sales because we take an educational soft sell approach. We help clients save up to $100,000, and we also provide an affiliate, a referral fee where you can earn $1,000 per sale that you refer to the company. So again, we're helping a ton of people here. In addition to that, you earn while you learn. You can make $10,000 in your first 30 days if you follow our system. And as a sales rep, you can earn an average of seven to $10,000 per sale, as I mentioned before, on one sale. And you can also earn, if you're a manager, a multiple six-figure annual income. We provide overrides and bonuses. We're going to show you that here in a second. So whether you want to be someone that is solo and just on your own pen, you want to make a great income, you can do that. If you're someone that's into team building, there's an opportunity here for you as well. So let's talk about our high income products. We have residential solar, we have commercial solar, we also have water filtration systems and a home and business security. For the sake of simplicity and time, we're going to focus in on this presentation on the opportunity with solar because I believe it's a very, very powerful, timing. There's a lot of people that are moving over to solar, a lot of awareness for solar right now. So you couldn't be seeing this at a better time. Why homeowners are going solar? Let's talk about this. Well, number one, they can save up to 50% on their electricity costs. On a bill that they're currently paying anyway, and they're going to continue to pay, they can save up to 50% on that. If you save me up to 50% on any bill, you have my attention, right? So again, we're able to save them money on something they're already doing. Also, they have one lower fixed monthly payment, okay, as opposed to having a payment that fluctuates up and down from month to month and goes up, right? Historically, it's gone up anywhere from 6 to 8% every single year because of inflation. Here, they can lock their payment in for one lower monthly amount. Very, very powerful. Just think about this for a second. Imagine going back into in a time machine and going back to the 80s when gas was $1 per gallon. Now, knowing what you know now and the price of gas, what it is today, if you can go back in time when it was $1 a gallon and lock in that price, would you have done that? Or would you lock in that price? Of course you would, right? Because again, we know what it is right now. It continues to go up. That lower locked in price would have saved you hundreds of thousands of dollars over the last 30, 40 years, right? Um, so again, very, very powerful. We'll talk more about that here in a second. So you get a visual. Zero money down, right? So there's nothing out of pocket. There's blackout protection, tax credits. You can qualify for up to 30% tax credit. The government is incentivizing people to switch over to solar. Very, very powerful. And also, there's an immediate increase in the home value of up to 17%. Lastly, of course, clean energy helps protect the environment. Very, very powerful stuff. There's a lot of benefits. There's more benefits than this, but just from these alone, you can see why people are switching over to solar. Let's talk about some customer testimonials. This is a customer from California. Before solar, they were paying $287 a month. After solar, $148 a month. And again, that $148 is locked in as opposed to the $287 before solar that would have gone up every single year. It fluctuates in price. This customer here in Florida, $410 a month before solar. After solar, 290. And again, that 290 is locked in as opposed to that 410 or continue to go up every single year. You can see how we save people money on the immediate side and also on the long-term side, right? So it says here a solar sales presentation is not a sale, it's an IQ test. That was from our VP of sales. And here's a quick question. If you educated 10 homeowners how to save tens of thousands of dollars by switching to solar with zero upfront costs, right? That's the key. Zero upfront costs. How many of the 10 do you feel would switch? Of course, right? All of them, right? That's how powerful this is, right? People are going to be switching over to solar. People that you know are going to be switching over to solar over the next, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 years. Why not you talk to them and you can switch them over and help them with that. Here's the slide I was referring to a little bit earlier. This is the slide that breaks down how we're able to save people money over the course of time. So let's talk about this. Let's say you have a bill, an electricity bill. Today's payment is $150. Because inflation is 6 to 8% compounded annually, right? With electricity, in 10 years, that same electricity cost would cost you $300 a month, right? And then in 30 years, it would be $1,500 a month. I mean, the cost of electricity goes up every single year, right? Well, check this out. In 30 years, the total cost would be $225,000 that you would pay for electricity. If you lock it in, though, a lower monthly payment and lock it in, and it doesn't go up, for solar, it would cost you 54,000. That's $171,000 in true savings over the course of 30 years. That's a lot of money, guys, okay? So again, you get to lock in your electricity bill, no money down, and save tens of thousands. In this case, six figures in your bank account. If you're going to pay for electricity anyway, isn't it better that you save tens of thousands of dollars and keep all that extra money in your bank account? Course, right? So it's just here, why get involved in the solar industry, guys? Let's put on our entrepreneur hats right here. Now that I've broken down, how solar works, the benefit to the end consumer. Let's look at the actual opportunity. 90 million homes qualify for solar in this country, yet only 5% have solar. That equates to 85 million homes that are eligible for solar that haven't switched yet. That's a huge opportunity, guys. Okay, that's a huge opportunity. You can't go through those homeowners in your lifetime, right? That's a lot of people. The U.S. Energy Department wants solar to provide 40% of the nation's energy by 2035. Solar is one of the fastest growing industries in the U.S., growing at an average of 33% per year. The U.S. government is planning to require that all new homes in the U.S. have solar panels installed, and it's already a law in California. As in California, when a new home is built, it has to have solar panels on the roof. And that law is going to be passing through all the other states as well. It's already a law in California. Guys, this is the timing that we're in, guys. Okay, very, very powerful. In 2023, someone went solar every 39 seconds. Huge, right? So, I mean, if you understand that people are going to switch over to solar anyways, whether you get involved or not, why not get your piece of the pie, right? Because again, the average commission, if you help somebody go solar, is anywhere from $7,000 to $10,000 for one sale, for one deal, right? Very, very powerful opportunity. So let's talk a little bit about our compensation plan. Because Encore Solar is a 100% virtual company, you can help people right from your mobile phone, work and earn money right from your home, guys. There's people in our company that make, 5 figures a month and they never leave their home. They never leave their home office. They do all their business right from their laptop. They do Zooms and they close deals and close sales right on the Zoom, right? Very, very powerful. We'll teach you how to do that. So let's talk about how you can earn here. Okay. A new consultant comes on board. They don't know anything about solar. They don't know anything about sales. They have one job, and that's basically to introduce, watch, and get paid. In other words, they introduce homeowners that they know to their mentor, to their trainer. Then they watch their mentor, they watch their trainer do the presentation, answer questions, get the client to switch over, get the customer to switch over to solar, and then they get paid for just watching. Right? All they did is make the introduction. They make an average of $3,500 on a training sale, right? That's a lot of money, guys. Okay, that's a huge opportunity for a brand new person. So it says here, wouldn't an extra $3,500 a month part time relieve some financial stress in your life? Now, let's say you become trained and you are able to close your own sales, you close your own deals. You don't need your trainer anymore. But what happens is, as a consultant, you earn a 70% commission on all your personal solar sales. That's an average of $7,000 paid to you, right? Huge. Now think about this for a second. If you were to help one customer go solar per month and made an average of $7,000, would that be a good part-time gig, right? Would that be a good part-time income? What if you help two people go solar a month? What if you help three, right? On a part-time basis, you're making a five-figure income helping people switch over to solar. And again, you can do this on a part-time basis. That's what's powerful about this. You don't have to quit your job. You don't have to leave what you're currently doing. Now, again, there might come a point down the road where you might be making so much money that you may consider quitting what you're doing. But there's no pressure to do that. There's no requirement to do that. You can do this on a part-time basis. Very, very powerful. So it takes an average of 1 to 2 hours total to help a homeowner go solar. Earning that much money per hour, how many homeowners would you help, right? We also have a position called a mentor, right? Let's say you become a mentor or a trainer. What happens is you're now able to help other people complete their training sales, right? Let's say a new consultant comes on board, let's say on your team, or maybe not on your team, but let's just assume they're on your team. What happens is they have to complete three training sales each. If there's four new consultants that help three training sales, that's 12 sales at an average of $3,500 commission. That's $42,000 in commissions paid to you just training four people. Like, can you help four people get their training sales done? Right? Who are they going to bring to you, by the way? They're people in their warm market, right? Their mother, their father, their sister, their brother, their cousin, their neighbor, their best friend, their coworker. They'll introduce you to people that they know it's a super warm environment, right? What I call layup sales. And you can make a very, very, significant income as a trainer here. Now, you don't have to be a trainer, right? So there's no requirement to be a trainer, but you can see there's perks and benefits if you do decide to become a trainer. So it says here, become a mentor, get warm leads by training new consultants on your team or company wide. How fast would you like to become a mentor and begin helping new consultants get paid? John D. Rockefeller, billionaire oil tycoon, said, I would rather earn 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own. Why do I show you this? Because I'm going to talk to you now about overrides. We're going to talk about leverage here. We have an opportunity here where you can earn an override income. And in order for me to show you what our override income looks like, I need to break down this concept. You've all heard of real estate brokerages? Well, what happens is there's a broker in a real estate brokerage, but there's also agents. Sister, when an agent sells a house, they earn a commission, but who also gets paid? The broker, right? So, for example, let's say you are a broker and you have a real estate office and you have some agents that work there. When they sell a home, they make money. When you sell a home, you make money. But when they sell a home, you also earn an override. That's income that you get from the efforts of other people. Okay. Very, very powerful. Who would you rather be, the agent or the broker? And why? Well, if you ask me, I would rather be the broker. Because again, you can position yourself if you have enough agents where 100% of your income or the vast majority of it, 80 or 90%, will come from other people's efforts. That gives you freedom of time, right? And ultimately, that's what money can give. It can give you freedom of time, right? Check this out. Is it illegal for a broker to get paid an override commission on their agent sales? Of course not. It's absolutely normal. This is how real estate works. Well, we have the very same system. We have a solar brokerage, and we have what's called a manager, right, or a broker, quote unquote. And then there's consultants, right? Just like real estate agents, we have consultants. When a consultant sells a solar system, they earn a commission, but the manager also gets paid an override commission. Who'd you rather be, the consultant or the manager? And why? If you ask me, like I said before, I'd rather be the manager. Why? Because 80, 90, 100% of your overall income can come from other people's efforts, right? It's called business. It's called having a business system, guys. It's called leverage. Very, very powerful. So let's talk about our team building overrides. We have different positions in the company. We have a consultant, we have manager, director, executive director, national director, based on your position in the company. And by the way, you can rank up and achieve higher positions based on your efforts. Okay. You don't have to, ask somebody's permission. You don't have to, jump hoops and hurdles for people to like you. If you do the work and you do the production, the computer will promote you to the next level. Very, very powerful. It's a very equal and fair system, right? So let's say you're a consultant, you're brand new. Well, you get a 70% commission on your personal sales, but you also get a 20% frontline override. If you rank up to manager, look at this. Now you have a 30% frontline override instead of 20%. You give yourself a little bit of a bump there. But in addition to that, you're getting 10% Team Infinity overrides if solar sales are happening anywhere in your team. It can be somewhere on your third level, fourth level, fifth level, 10th level, 20th level, anywhere on your team, you're getting a 10% override. Very, very powerful. As a director, you can see here you give yourself a little bit more on the front line overrides, 35% instead of 30. And now you have an additional 5% Team Infinity overrides. As an executive director, 40% frontline overrides, 20% Team Infinity overrides. And now you're giving yourself a little bit on the bonus pool. There's a 2% company-wide bonus pool. Now you might say, well, what do these percentages mean in dollars? I want to know dollars. I'm going to show you that here on the next slide. Okay. National director, 45% frontline overrides, 25% Team Infinity overrides, and now you're getting 5% of the company-wide bonus pool. So let's give you the examples here in dollars. Okay, let's say you're a manager with five consultants. Okay, five consultants, not a big team, right? You have five people on your team that are doing two sales each per month. Nobody's doing anything extraordinary, right? They're just helping two sale. They're helping two people switch over to solar every single month. Well, with that team, you're making an average of $6,300 in overrides. But let's say you go help one person, you still make your $7,000, right? If you add that together, $6,300 in overrides plus your $7,000 personal commission, that's $13,000 a month in total earnings from a small team of five people, right? Let's say it takes you a year to do that or 2 years to build that team. Would it be worth it if you were making an extra $13,000 plus a month? That's a six-figure income. Okay. And if you noticed, half of your income is coming from overrides, which means if, let's say, God forbid, you get sick, God forbid, you have an accident, there's a death in the family, God forbid, or let's say you just go on vacation, you want to take a break for a month, let's say, right? Well, obviously, you're not going to make your $7,000 a month, right? Because you're not closing any personal sales, but $6,300 in overrides is still coming in because your team is going to continue to work. They're not going to stop just because you stop, right? So what would it be like if you had $6,300 coming in, whether you worked or not? That's the power of overrides, right? That's the power of having a broker agent system working for you, right? Well, let's take it a step further. Let's say you're a director, right? You move up to the director position, and now you have a little bit of a bigger team. Instead of five, you have 10 consultants, right? 10 team members, and everyone's still doing two sales a month each. Well, On those numbers, you're making $13,800 in overrides average. But let's say you're still helping one person a month. So you have your $7,000 personal commission. That's $20,000 a month. That's almost $250,000 a year in income. And the beauty of it is out of the $20,000 a month, 13,008, more than half is coming from overrides. Imagine having $13,800 a month. That's over a six-figure income coming in, whether you did anything or not, right? That's powerful. Now, for the big thinkers out there, let's say you're an executive director. That's someone that's at, the higher leadership positions, and your team is, 50 strong, right? You have 50 people on your team that are each helping two people go solar a month, right? Same exact as the previous examples. That's $67,000 a month in team overrides. Very, very powerful, right? I mean, what would your life be like if you had a $67,000 monthly income coming from overrides, right? There's people that are doing that in this industry as we speak, right? Some of you might be thinking, is that possible? Can that really be done? There are people doing this and more in this industry, in the solar industry, as we speak. So it's a huge opportunity. Now, is everyone going to become an executive director? No, not everyone's going to become an director because it's going to take a lot of work to get there. But the opportunity is there for you. What if this is not? What if doing this is not for you? But you just want to make one, maybe the first example or the second example, right? You want to make 13,000 a month or 20,000 a month. Maybe that might be the opportunity for you. Either way, right? We have space for everyone. We have space for people that are thinking big and want to create a solar brokerage with many, many consultants. And then we have people in this company that on their own pen, they just make, $10,000 a month and they have no interest in building a team, right? Regardless of where you want to fit in, there's an opportunity here, is what I'm trying to tell you, right? So, what would it take for you to start your own solar business? Well, if you were going to try to do this on your own, it's going to take a lot. You're going to have to build relationships with installers because you're not going to be the one on the roof, right, putting the panels in. You need to have companies that are going to do that for you. You need to have an accounting and legal department. You need to have a sales department. You need to have a customer service department, right? Then you need to have technology and CRM, and then a marketing department. But again, you can't do everything yourself, right? You have to be the one that's going out there getting customers, and then you have to have systems in place to do the rest for you. If you were going to do this on your own, this would take a large six-figure financial investment. As a matter of fact, Solarverse, right? You can look this up online. They said if you were going to, get a solar franchise, it would cost you anywhere from $90,000 to $134,000 just to get your solar business up and running. Well, let's talk to you about how you can get started with Build Network. Well, number one, if the opportunity to make money is not for you, well, you can become a customer. That's someone who maybe owns a home. They want to get a quote. They want to see, how much money they can save. By all means, if this opportunity is not for you, let's see how much money we can save you. We also have a position called consultant. And as a consultant, it's $149 one time and $49 a month tech fee. That's $149 to have your own solar brokerage system. That's a minute investment, right? I mean, I've spent more than $149 on a pair of shoes, right? When my kids order Uber Eats, when my kids are home from college and all of them are here and they order Uber Eats, we spend more than $149 on lunch, right? Why am I saying that? Because again, some of you guys are going to rack your brain and overthink this for a $149 decision, right? It's not that big of a deal. And then $49 a month just to pay for your back office. Because again, there's going to be, you're going to have access to a back office to track your business, track your team, track your customers, et cetera, et cetera. Does it make much better financial sense to invest just $149 to own your own solar brokerage firm versus investing over $100,000? And by the way, that $49 monthly tech fee, we have a program called Refer For and Pay No More. You refer four people, right? They become consultants. What happens is your $49 a month is taken care of. Now you don't even have that overhead. Very, very powerful, right? Let's talk a little bit about our residual income subscriptions, guys. Again, because I just showed you our opportunity with our high ticket, right? Big commission products. Let's talk a little bit about our residual income as we wrap up here. We have some subscriptions here. We have financial mastery, business mastery, travel discounts, retail discounts. Um, look at these residual income subscriptions, right? You all heard of Netflix, right? They have 282 million monthly subscribers. Okay, they bring in $2.8 billion in monthly residual income. Right, that's what Netflix gets because of all their paying customers. Amazon Prime has 200 million monthly subscribers. They bring in $3.4 billion in residual income because of all their paying customers. Right, Spotify 246 million monthly subscribers. Guys, this is not a new model that we created. Okay, all these big companies have monthly subscription models. Right, and by the way, these subscription companies have grown via word of mouth marketing, right? Word of mouth. Wouldn't you have loved to be at the beginning of these billion-dollar companies and get paid on all those subscriptions? Well, we have that same opportunity. Let's talk a little bit about what's involved in our subscription. You have access to financial mastery. That's something where you can learn credit repair, building, tax planning, being your own back, tax-free retirement. We also have business mastery. We talk about establishing corporate credit, access to capital, good versus bad debt. I mean, this is a course. I mean, there's some people that pay $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 just for this course, right? They go to a hotel, they listen to someone speak for a weekend, and they gladly pay that. We have more value in our monthly subscription than you'll get in any type of course, right? For a fraction, not even if you're thinking, oh, it's going to cost $7,000, $8,000. No, no, not even. I'm going to show you here in a second. Wouldn't it be great to finally master your finances so you can improve your credit score, eliminate your debt, and retire financially secure? In addition to that, we also have something called Build Rewards, right? This is part of your membership. And this, you'll have access to 50,000 restaurants, 150,000 retailers, 850,000 travel providers, and you'll be able to save money by going through your membership, right? Our Build subscription. Very, very powerful. So, what am I saying here? Let's say you have to book, let's say you're going to travel, you have to book a hotel, maybe rent a car, right? Flights. Instead of going to Travelocity or Avis or anything like that, you go through your membership, right? Find out what offers there are, what savings there are, and you'll be able to save a couple of bucks going through your membership. If you go to a restaurant, right? Go pay through your membership. Retail, right? If you shop online, go through your membership. Same, you're not changing anything you're doing. The only thing is instead of going directly to these companies, you're going to go through your membership. And what happens by doing that is you can average save up to $3,500 per year, right? You'll be able to put that back in your pocket. That's all part of your subscription. So Robert Kiyosaki said the reason that I highly recommend a credible word of mouth marketing business is because it's the most proven, low cost way to own a profitable business system. He's the best selling author, by the way, of Rich Dad Poor Dad, and he's a multi millionaire, right? So he believes in word of mouth marketing. So let's talk about this. Let's see what happens here. Let's say, for example, you bring on two subscribers, two people that want to have a subscription to our service, right? Well, let's say you do that in month one. And in month two, those same two people, all they do is duplicate what you did, which is bring two subscribers as well. Well, in month two, you'll have four subscribers on your second level, right? On month three, if that process just repeats, two who get two, you'll have eight subscribers on your third level. In month four, you'll have 16 subscribers on your fourth level. In month five, 32 subscribers. So you can see here just a two by two example. You can see it starts to compound. It starts to grow exponentially. By month 12, you have 4,000 people, 4,000 subscribers just on your 12th level. Now, did you get those 4,000 subscribers? No, you just got the first two, right? And those two got two, and those four got two, and those eight got two. And through exponential growth, right, you can see how it compounds out, and you have over 80, almost 81, or excuse me, almost 8,200 subscribers in a year, right? That's the power of word of mouth marketing. Well, here's what can happen here. Let's say, for example, you have 10 subscribers on your left team and 10 subscribers on your right team, right? 20 subscribers total. You're what we call a Builder 500. When you're a Builder 500, you have a $500 monthly residual income. That's residual income. It comes in every single month, right? Because it's a subscription model, right? Let's say your team continues to grow. Let's say you have 25 subscribers on your left team, 25 subscribers on your right team, 50 total subscribers. You're what we call a Builder 1000. That's $1,000 a month in residual income, right? I mean, you're not going to retire off of $1,000 residual income monthly, but what bill do you not have to worry about, right? Maybe a car note, right? Maybe a portion of your rent, maybe a couple of, bills, right? Maybe your retirement account. These are things you don't have to worry about anymore because you have this residual income coming in, right? Let's say your team continues to grow from there. You have 55 people on your left team, 55 people on your right team. That's a total of 110 people. Now you're at $2,000 a month in residual income. It's starting to really flourish now, right? It's starting to really grow. Let's say you have 115 people on your left team, 115 people on your right team. What is that? 230 people. You're a Builder 4,000. Now you're at $4,000 a month. That's almost $50,000 a year in residual income, right? You do the work one time and you get paid over and over and over and over, month in, month out, year in, year out, right? Let's say your team continues to grow. You have 240 people on your left team, 240 people on your right team. That's a total of 480 people. You're what we call a Builder 8,000. You have less than 500 people on your team, 500 subscribers. That's $8,000 a month. That's almost a six-figure income in residuals, right? And you can see here if your team continues to grow over time, it's not going to happen overnight, but it happens over time. We have an opportunity here where you can earn up to $250,000 a month in subscription income, residual income. Very, very powerful, right? So as I wrap up here, says here you have monthly residual bills, don't you? Then shouldn't you have monthly residual income? How to get started if you want to participate in our subscription model? Well, you sign up as a builder. And as a builder, you own your own solar brokerage, you own your own security brokerage, you have back office certifications. And then, of course, you have the benefits of owning our membership, our subscription. You'll have build savings, you'll have Smart Money Club. It's $199 one time. Okay, one time, $199 to own your own business and have the benefits of our subscription. And then it's $99 a month, right? $99 a month. And by the way, we have a refer for and pay no more. As I mentioned before, you refer four people, your $99 a month is taken care of, and you don't even have to worry about monthly overhead, right? So how fast would you like to get started owning your own profitable business system? Well, let's talk about this as I start to wrap up. If you take a look at this right now and you say, you know what, this sounds good, but I'm gonna sit on it for a while. I'm gonna wait. Well, the person who shared this with you is they want to place you in the highest possible position on their structure, right? In their organization. And you can have that next available spot, but because you have to think about it and you have to, sit on it and sleep on it, let's say you come back in a month or 2 months. Well, what's going to happen is instead of taking that top position that they were offering you, let's say they're going to fill out their structure because again, they're going to continue to build, right? You might be down here. So instead of being up here, you might be down here. In other words, instead of being up here and all these people are on your team that they came in underneath you, now you are at the bottom here. You're on their team. Still a good opportunity, right? But you would have to agree with me that you'd much rather be up here than down here. That's why we say timing and positioning equals money, right? Very, very important to position yourself ASAP so you get the best position in the structure, right? So wouldn't it be financially smart to join now instead of waiting for others to join before you and not make any money from all their sales and subscriptions? So as we wrap up here, let's summarize the true facts. Can you make real money online from home? Yes. Can you work part-time or full-time and control your own schedule? Yes. Can you make great money without hiring others, right? If you didn't want to build a team just on your own pen, you could make an average of $7,000 to $10,000 per solar sale, right? So of course, if you don't want to build a team, you don't have to. Of course, there's benefits to building a team, but if you don't want to, you can still make a very significant income here. Can you be successful without cold calling by leveraging our warm market lead system? Yes, if you have no solar sales or business experience, can you still earn great money at Build Network? Yes, because we'll teach you, right? So, how do you partner with Build Network? Contact the person who referred you so you can get the registration link, secure your position, um, and get the best position possible inside of their structure, right? Click the next step link after this video and schedule your business launch session, or reach out to the person who shared this with you, and they'll help you schedule a group interview and then attend your business launch session so you can start making money ASAP. So, last slide here is what do you see, right? What do you see? Do you see just rooftops or do you actually see opportunity, right? Remember what I said before 85 million homes in this country are eligible for solar and have not switched yet. In other words, no one has talked to them about it yet, but someone will, right? Guys, that's opportunity, right? You look at something like this, it's like 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, right? There's an opportunity here for you to not only help them because you're going to help them save money, but of course, you're going to be able to help yourself as well because you can make a very, very significant income. And if you decide to build a team, you can have overrides working for you. But like I said before, on your own pen, you can make a very significant income if you never decide to build a team. You don't necessarily have to. You can just do it on your own if you'd like, right? Again, lots of ways you can approach this. So, that being said, guys, I will catch you in the next video. Hope I delivered some value. Talk to you soon. Peace.